Hi everyone, I'm Shirley. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to tell you about several chilling bone mysteries that happened in Japan. In each of these cases, human remains were discovered in unexpected ways, some hidden beside a major tourist attraction, some mailed to a TV station, and others found living alongside family for years. These stories not only expose hidden sides of society, but also raise serious questions about family ethics, pension fraud, and government neglect. On October 12, 2022, right before Halloween, Universal Studios Japan in Osaka was packed with visitors. The park was fully decorated with pumpkins and costumes for the season. This famous attraction had been closed during the pandemic, from February 2020 until June 2022. As the Halloween rush approached, maintenance workers were busy cleaning and repairing different areas. One landscaper was trimming the overgrown bushes near the northwest side of the park, an area that hadn't been touched for a long time. Around 1:30 p.m., he spotted something light-colored and curved sticking out of the weeds. It looked rough, covered in dirt. Thinking it was just plastic trash, he picked it up only to realize it had hollow eye sockets and the shape of a nose bridge. It was a human skull. By 2:30 p.m., the police arrived and found more bones buried nearby: teeth, bone fragments, a pair of black socks, a set of clothes, and a belt. A nearly complete skeleton of an adult man lay just beside a busy road near the park entrance. At first, many tourists thought it was a Halloween prop, part of the park's spooky decorations. But forensic results soon proved it was no joke. The remains belonged to a man in his 60s or 70s, about 158 centimeters tall. He had been dead for around 2 years. There were no signs of trauma, and the cause of death was unknown. Because the site was right beside a crowded tourist area, police found it strange that no one had noticed a smell or disturbance. Even more suspicious, there were no shoes, suggesting the man hadn't simply collapsed there. Police suspected the body had been dumped. When they checked the DNA, there was no match in the missing persons database. That led to one unsettling theory: perhaps the man's family had hidden his death in order to keep collecting his pension. Japan's official retirement age is 60, and similar cases have been uncovered before. In 2010, Tokyo police found that a supposedly 111-year-old man registered as one of the city's oldest had actually been dead for 32 years. His family had secretly continued to claim nearly 9 million yen in pension payments. In June 2025, a 60-year-old man in Kobe was arrested for keeping his deceased mother's bones hidden in their bathroom for a decade, claiming social anxiety as his excuse for not reporting her death. As for the skeleton near Universal Studios, some thought it could have been a homeless man or drunk who died unnoticed during the pandemic. But no ID was ever found, and that theory never held up. In June 2023, police officially closed the case, cremating the remains. It remains one of the most publicized unsolved mysteries in recent years, and one of the most haunting. On the morning of May 8, 2006, employees at the Tokyo TV headquarters in Minato Ward received a small cardboard box. Inside, on the top layer, was a neatly written letter in katakana, complaining about the delayed broadcast of a late-night anime called Inugami. The show, based on a light novel, aired every Thursday at 1 a.m. But during the World Table Tennis Championships held in Germany that year, Tokyo TV had postponed the program by 30 minutes to air a live match featuring Japan's beloved player Ai Fukuhara. Because of the sudden change, many fans failed to record the anime and sent complaints to the station. Staff assumed this letter was just another angry fan message until they looked deeper into the box. Inside a transparent plastic bag were more than 10 small ivory-colored fragments. A coworker suddenly gasped they looked like human finger bones. The office froze. Police were called immediately. Forensics confirmed the bones were indeed human, cremated at high temperature. The postmark was from Yokohama, but the sender's address was fake. The DNA was too degraded to identify. Investigators speculated 3 possibilities. The sender might have taken the bones from a relative's ashes. Or they could be a funeral worker with access to remains. Or, in the darkest scenario, someone who had killed and burned a victim. Police checked every crematorium and funeral home in Yokohama, but found no leads. Eventually, the TV station released a public statement promising more transparency when rescheduling broadcasts. No similar incident ever occurred again. To this day, no one knows whether it was really an enraged anime fan's bizarre protest or a message from a murderer. In 2015, in Kasugai City, Aichi Prefecture, a rare but not unheard of living arrangement, three elderly siblings sharing a cluttered old house. Their eldest brother, 66-year-old Juni Moyoshi, suddenly went missing. His younger brother and sister were worried, but assumed he'd eventually come home. They waited a whole year before finally filing a missing person report. Since there was no sign of foul play, the police didn't investigate further. 5 years later, in August 2020, the 69-year-old sister decided to clean up and use her brother's room. While moving boxes, she noticed a dusty shoe sticking out from under a pile. When she lifted a cardboard box, she froze beneath it was a full human skeleton. It was her missing brother. He had never left home. He'd been lying under their floor for 5 years. Police confirmed the bones belonged to Juni Moyoshi. There were no signs of injury, and the remains were fully skeletonized, cause of death unknown. People were stunned. How could no one have noticed the smell of decomposition? Why did the siblings wait a whole year to report him missing? Many suspected pension fraud, that the siblings might have hidden his death to keep receiving his benefits. Others argued the house was already so filthy and smelly that the odor went unnoticed. Still, the case also revealed police negligence in not following up sooner. With no direct evidence and the siblings already elderly, the case went cold. Years later, even police records were deleted. Most information now survives only through online archives and reposts. Each of these bone cases tells a different story. The body beside Universal Studios, perhaps a discarded pension fraud victim. The finger bones at the TV station may be an angry fan's twisted revenge, or something much darker. And the brother's skeleton under the floor, negligence, fear, or deliberate deception. Together, they reveal how Japan's aging population, pension system loopholes, and social isolation intertwine. Behind each set of bones lies not just death but a silent reflection of a society under pressure. The truth may never be unearthed. But at least, may these forgotten souls finally rest in peace. That's all for today's episode of Shirley's Strange Tales. If you found this story chilling, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Shirley, and I'll see you next time, with more true and haunting stories.